Hi, my name is Alana. Welcome to my YouTube channel. And on this channel, we review books. This particular video is going to be a very quick haul. So these are all the books that I purchased between July and December of 2023. And I did one other haul video posted, but I did one haul video posted in 2023 on my channel. And I hauled a decent amount of books in the first half of 2023, still smaller than I had in past hauls. If you watch some of my past hauls, in particular from 2021, you'll see what I'm capable of. I'm no longer doing that. But I have a few books, and it's literally just this and this. And if you have seen any of my past hauls, again, you know what I'm capable of. And so that's because I have a new rule. And my rule is I'm not allowed to buy the book until I'm actually about to read it if I don't already own it, because the book's not going anywhere. I'm visual, all right? My brain likes pattern and color and texture. I like art, and I am visually stimulated. So when I see something that looks good, I want it. The book's not going anywhere. So anyway, I'm just going to very briefly go over the books that I purchased. I'm not even going to give synopses on these, but these are the books that I purchased in the last half of the year. And I think moving forward, I don't know if I'm not going to say I'm not going to be doing hauls on this channel, but what I will do is, again, maybe one at the end of each year to say this is everything that I acquired within a calendar year, but you're going to notice that it's just going to be a handful of books. Again, not purchasing it until I'm actually about to read it. So let's go ahead on and dive right in. All the Lovers in the Night by Miyako Kawakami, one of my favorite Japanese authors. So this one was finally released in this edition, in the paperback in 2023. So I knew I was going to read it, so I snagged it. But Miyako Kawakami, All the Lovers in the Night. I might try to read that this year. I might. It's a thin volume, though the next one I'm going to read is Heaven, but again, who knows when. My first Hemingway, The Sun Also Rises. I'm currently reading this right now. So again, I purchased it when I was about to start it. I'm reading this with a friend who lives in the next city over from me. So no opinions yet. I'm fresh into it. A book I've already read. What's with the book I've already read, thoroughly enjoyed. There will be a review. Thirst for Salt. Madeline Lucas. It's a debut novel. It was so good. So good. Lots of annotations. So yeah, I purchased this because I knew I was going to read it in 2023, and I did. Okay. Kaze Hikaru by Taeko Watanabe, volume 31. When I was back in my teenage days, even preteen days, I was an avid manga reader. I was one of those kids, but this is the only one that I'm still keeping up with. It's finished in Japan, of course. It's been finished, but the US and, us English speakers, we're getting it one volume a year now, which is annoying, but that's okay. I will be God knows how old when this is finished. I think this got 10 volumes at least to go, but it is such a smart story. It's very funny. It's historical fiction, and it's in the Meiji era, so you are actually seeing in Japan a lot change, and the way of the samurai is on its way out. Dante's The Divine Comedy, because I purchased it when I knew I was about to read The Inferno. So I have read The Inferno, and I think I may try at least the Purgatorio in 2024, but we shall see. But I did purchase this because I was about to read The Inferno, and I did read it, and review on that one being posted very soon. Very long review, by the way. Burnt Sugar. I don't know why I said it by that. Burnt Sugar. I'm cracking. Whew. I have gone back and forth if I've wanted to read this book or not, because I've read and heard mixed things, but it was Kieran's review from Katie Books that convinced me. So I was like, let me snag this because I feel like I'm going to read it one day. And so I went on and snagged it, and I wanted to get this cover because this cover is becoming a little bit more elusive. So I don't like the other cover. So this is the one I got. Oh, I'm missing a book that I forgot to add. Here we go. let's go ahead on and talk about this one. This is another book. I don't know when I'm going to read this. Where Light Meets Water by Susan Patterson. The reason why I went on and purchased it, though, I purchased it over the summer. It took 2 months to get to me because I have a bookish friend named Melissa. She's in New Zealand. She's a New Zealander, and she will keep me abreast with books, New Zealand releases by New Zealand authors that she thinks I will like. And so she recommended this to me, and it is not available in the United States. So I had to order it through a Canadian site, but they still shipped it from Australia. So I paid a pretty penny for this too, but it is historical fiction, and it takes place on the sea. There's a lot of nautical themes and boats and seas, and if you know me, I like a nautical narrative. Narrative is about the sea and sailing. They get me. True story. 2014, I learned how to sail one of those little sailboats. So fun. So fun. My sailboat's name was called the Aggressive Salmon. Spicy. All right, let's knock these two out together. Iris Murdoch's The Bell and Under the Net. I snagged these because these editions, these vintage classic editions, for some reason, are becoming, or when I was noticing, I've noticed over the past year, more expensive and harder to get your hands on, and I wanted to complete my Iris Murdoch Vintage Classics set. So I went on and did that, and I did complete those. So I do enjoy Iris Murdoch. I do enjoy Iris Murdoch, and I'm going to read it anyway, so I wanted to get them before maybe they're just not available anymore in these editions. These two books let's do together. That would be Lonesome Dove and East of Eden, because these are top priorities for 2024, which is why I went on and purchased them. I will read these in 2024, anticipating them to be top reads of the year. So super excited for Lonesome Dove and East of Eden. East of Eden, actually, I purchased this in December. It was the first book I had purchased in months. I'm so proud of myself. And two memoirs, Crying in H Mart. Another one I'd gone back and forth on if I wanted to read it or not. And I was like, let's just purchase the book. I did purchase, and this one, Everything I Know About Love by Dolly Alderton. I have a suspicion I might not get on with this. This one I might get on with a little bit more. Also, H Mart is amazing. I love H Mart. H Mart is delicious. H Mart is fantastic. If you've never been to H Mart, you're missing out. But these are two memoirs. So, and the reason why I did pick the Dolly Alderton is because I do have a fascination with reading narratives about, or even nonfiction about, relationships and how relationships change as we get older, especially friendships, platonic friendships. But I'm going to wrap this up. As you can tell, I'm not feeling myself. I'm fading fast. This headache is just making it hard for me to focus. So those are the only books that I purchased in the last half of 2023, and I'm proud of myself. And some of those books I purchased between June and July, and then after that, it really slowed down significantly. I only purchased 4 books between September and December. That was East of Eden, Inferno, The Sun Also Rises, and Lonesome Dove. 2 of them I read. So very proud of myself. I think getting all of my books in one space and I'm able to see them all at a glance helped me a lot, because I saw what I had and I'm content with what I have. So, and it kind of sparked, why am I shaking? It sparked my interest and kind of renewed rather my interest or enthusiasm for knocking some books off my physical TBR. So anyway, I'm going to call it a day. Like I said, I'm not feeling my best. Just a very quick haul. And I just recorded 5 videos in a row, so I'm fading fast, and I'm going to do something about this headache. Please feel free to comment down below if you've read any of these, and also feel free to like, subscribe, and follow me on Instagram where I get up to more book of shenanigans. My link is down below, and the Instagram handle is in the split screen, and I'm going to call it a day. See ya.